WIFE constant information.
Yes, I'm very satisfied that we have at last, after an arduous day's negotiations, reached an agreement, and that the NUM executive are going to recommend to their members that they accept the terms proposed in the report, and we hope that within a week we shall have everybody back to work.
The chief of the Coal Board in London pleased with the settlement of the British miners' strike. Here in the U.S., the outcome of balloting on a contract aimed at ending the West Coast dock strike will be announced today in San Francisco. The strike covers a 134-day period. The Indiana legislature still hasn't made a decision on a tax increase. The House voted late last night to delay any consideration of a proposed bill to increase state cigarette taxes from 6 to 10 cents a pack until next Wednesday afternoon. At that time, it will take a 2/3 vote to bring the issue before the lower chamber. In other action last night, the legislature killed efforts to repeal the 1971 law to bring auto license branches into the merit system later this year, eliminated a bill calling for sales of alcoholic beverages on Sundays, and spelled the death of a bill for so-called joint fault divorce. The Indiana State Teachers Association is hanging on to hope for action on a collective bargaining bill. Executive Director Ronald Jenkins says Senator Joseph Harrison must be replaced on a conference committee.
We simply cannot give up on this bill. Therefore, we are continuing to make strong representations to Senator Philip Gutman, who appointed Harrison to the conference committee, and is at this time the only man who has the power to remove him, to replace Harrison with a senator who, like the majority of the state legislators, favors bargaining rights for public employees.
Executive Director of the ISTA, Ronald Jensen. Secretary of State Larry Conrad is on record now as favoring an 18-year-old drinking minimum. Conrad says if he had been in Governor Whitcomb's place in considering the bill to change the age of majority from 21 to 18, he would have signed it. Conrad was also asked about possible youth voter retaliation against Republicans over the matter.
Well, I think the people who are concerned here are going to be the people who fall within the 18 to 21-year-old category, and they're pretty independent sort of people, as you all know. You've dealt with them, and I don't think they're going to look toward Ed Whitcomb as a Republican to attribute that to other people who are Republicans. I think they're going to want to know what the individual candidates feel and think about this, for governor, for state legislature, whatever it might be.
Conrad is a candidate for the Democratic nomination for governor. Another Democratic candidate for office has come out on the side of youth. Phil Sharp, running for the 10th District congressional seat, says,
well, our 18-year-olds seem to be sharp enough to put their lives on the line in Vietnam, to make decisions about other people's human lives right there. Now, there's nothing more important decision than to make as to whether to kill a man right across the way from you.
Last night, Sharp officially got opposition from the incumbent 10th District Congressman. Republican David Dennis formally announced his candidacy for re-election. The U.S. Command reports that American warplanes knocked out 6 anti-aircraft guns in North Vietnam raids. 2 U.S. helicopters were shot down near Saigon today, with a resulting injury to 1 airman. 5 servicemen were killed when their transport plane crashed after an in-flight collision with an Air Force jet trainer near Jacksonville, Arkansas. The 2 men aboard the trainer parachuted to safety. President Nixon plans another work and rest day at a Marine Air Base in Hawaii today. He and the First Lady will leave for Guam on another leg of their Peking trip late this afternoon. Indianapolis weather, mostly cloudy and cold with a chance of snow flurries today, clearing and cold tonight. Partly cloudy tomorrow. Today's high 26, low tonight 9. It's 19 degrees. This is Cy Jenkins, WIFE News, only when it counts.
From WIFE, Indianapolis, Roger W. Morgan plays the hits.
Running away to get away. Ha ha.
Yeah, music to run away by. That's Sly and the Family Stone in the morning. 8:03 and a good guy $1 million weekend. Every other hit. Ha, solid gold. My mouth is still frozen. It's a bad one out there this morning. The chance of more snow expected today. Happy day. Edwin Hawkins Singers bring back a memory or two from 1971. Son of a gun, 1969. Was it that long ago? Yes, it was.
A happy day